And we're live. And we're live. Asian hate laws. All right, so I'm just gonna run through this right quick. Um, Asian hate crimes are rising like never before, and white people attacking Asians. You have Jewish people attacking Asians. You have a few blacks attacking Asians, but that's really like we took a lot of shit from Asians, like the Asians shot people beating up on black women and stuff like that, and kicked us out of China, and they couldn't even go back to their homes. But since the coronavirus, the hate on Asians went up because everybody think that the coronavirus came from Asia, China. So it's some people that really hates Asians because of that. You know what I mean? Thinking that it came from them, thinking it's their fault. But it was just he say, she say, you don't know where it came from. So you can't just it's rumors of that, but it could have came from Atlanta. It could have came from Atlanta, Georgia. But you hear rumors and you go off on it, and then you be like shaping your personality, your opinions on that, and it can be the wrong thing to do because you don't know where it came from. It was designed and created for sure, but who leaked it? Don't nobody know. Well, the first city that they said, Wuhan, or whatever, and they said it broke out because of something that stands up outside. So some people think that they created the they blaming them for the virus. So people are backlashing on Asians here and there, especially in New York. I don't know what's going on with New York. Asian person could just be standing there and they get attacked. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't agree with it. I mean, if she ain't bothering you right there in that moment, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you're gonna mess with somebody for, I mean, for nothing or something or whatever. So, every it's about 3 or 4 a week that an Asian person getting attacked in New York, and if some of them are violent, like they really like getting stabbed, like really like, like getting stabbed, like getting catching full fists. I mean, it ain't like they playing around with the shit. They really like taking out frustrations. And I think because that they blaming them for the outbreak or whatever. So I don't think that's right, and I don't want to see anybody get mistreated. They even pass laws for the Asians, and that's cool. But what about us? Like, what about us? Can black folks, speaking in your terms, get a law or get support? Like when a black person get beat up, it's no laws getting passed. We've been getting beat up and killed for years. We got a couple of civil rights laws, but man, we needed more than that. That's nothing. I mean, what type of, what I'm saying, black folks don't have no laws on them for them. Um, and I'm just like, well, you should already know why it's that way because we are the natives. Okay, so some reason the natives have to stay down because you have external people, aliens, aka aliens, um, trying to make fit for this planet and make it work for them. Excuse me. So of course you can't have the natives rising up. Of course you can stay and live with us for a while because we need to do experiments on you anyway. See how we can live without you at all. And once we do that, we're gonna kill you all in the Georgia Guidestones. But I don't understand. Like you passed a law for the Asians, which I agree with, but we should have some laws. It's like we've been getting beat down for years. Our cops are continuously killing young black men. Nobody says nothing. And it's worse for us because this is a system thing. We're getting beat up by the system. Police officers are a system by the system. You go to court, we get beat up, get extra time, we get more time than other races. This is from the system. Asians just get beat up by regular people, and not by the system. And they get laws passed for them, and we can't get laws. Ah, yeah, that connection is unstable again, boy. Right on cue. Right on cue. Right on cue. Okay, we good now. Right on cue. When I'm about to spit some heat, that connection get weird. But regular people just attacking Asians and they get a law. We got the system. that's attacking us, and we can't get no love. So that's kind of like confusing. But here's why they have a law and all that good stuff where black people don't understand. Yeah, we should have that stuff too, but when you owe a country so much money, United States owe China so much money, so they do whatever to please them and to make them happy because they can't give them no money. So they got to give them something. They can't give them no money, so they got to give them like whatever. They gave China, the United States gave China our electrical grid and something else. Electrical grid. We're gonna roll with electrical grid. We we passed laws for China, Asians over here. We let China get our electrical grid. We let China come in. We helped China build up their car company and gave them the opportunity to compete with us in the car company business. We gave China so much. We giving China our internet. We gave China our internet. Man, what else we gonna give China, man? I'm missing something. But the reason why we giving China all this is because we owe them so much money and we don't have the money to pay them. Because our dollar is fucking shrinking, and it's like we pay them, we own more than what we supposed to own because the dollar is like half strengthened. So it's like you got a dollar in your hand, you really got 50 cents. So it's like you owe us double. So they really mad. If I owe you money, the dollar system got to hold his dollar for you to really uh get the money, the full money. If the dollar drops, you're gonna be out of double. If it's whatever the percentage is, so you can be you owe somebody $1, you owe them $2 because the dollar is weak. It ain't worth shit. It takes $2 to buy $1 worth. So but the time when you did the deal, it was worth $1. It just lost value. So it's like you only got 50 cents in your hand. So that's how China looking at it. It's like United States owe them so much money, and since the dollar is ain't worth shit and it's devaluing, it's like we owe them double. So the United States is doing whatever they can make them happy. You know what I'm saying? Letting them giving them. I'm gonna make a video soon. I don't have enough proof yet, but I think that China owns United States, but they ain't saying nothing. Let me tell you something. You know what I'm saying? That's a if I can present that because they got my page on algorithms, but I can really put that together and make a viral video, man. But because I can prove to you that China owns United States. They ain't just bought United States, but it's like they bought it like because of the money that they owe them. They can't pay them, so it's like, hey, just cough it up. Come on out of America, and I think they did some type of deal, man, to where I think Biden they gonna complete the deal to where China gonna completely own United States. It's a way to where I think that the connection is unstable again. But I think it's a way to where they made a deal to where China will own the United States, but they ain't telling nobody yet. Because who will give another country your electrical grid? That's like science leaking out. Like United States gave China our electrical grid. That don't fucking make sense unless you gave them United States. United States gave it was something else. I had just said it too. United States gave China our just said the shit. It was the electrical grid and internet. Gave them the internet. How what the fuck is you do? You talking about dog, it gotta be like they own this motherfucker now. So of course you can just be like, yo, no Asian hate and get support like that because we owe them so much money. So that's one reason why they get the Asian hate. They get support of the campaign, the sponsorship to promote stop Asian hate, and we can't. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't owe them nothing. They don't owe us shit. We slaves. They don't gotta do that to us. But when you owe somebody money, it's It's a different relationship. So that's why they're gonna take control of our water. They might, like you can see, like different areas to where uh if they get a hold of one more big thing, I'm gonna be it's gonna be like definitely like for sure like they own America. Like let's say if they the United States give them ownership and control of the water. That would be a telltale sign like, okay, man, just come on out and tell us that China owns United States now. Just do it. And it appeared that it's setting up the stage that we will fall if we go to World War III with China, we will lose. I think on purpose. It's a chess move for United States to give China something that's worth money so they can pay off the debt. United States already know that the new world order is around the corner. So I can give you United States for a couple of years before it switch on over to the NWO anyway. And that's everybody. So when the NWO gets established, it ain't gonna be no states. It ain't gonna be called the United States anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna rename it to something else because everybody gonna be under one umbrella. But China is not gonna own United States for not too long because we at the tip of NWO. So that's the United States way of saying, okay, I will give you our electrical grid and our internet, you know, because United States is for sale and China bought it. It's a corporation. When a corporation is falling, you're gonna sell it. If you don't do something fast, it's gonna crash. So it's to the point to where um, it was always about to crash because motherfuckers got greedy because it used to be gold backing money and people just start stealing the gold out of Fort Knox. Gold every other day, gold coming up missing till it was nothing there. So it's like people got it's rich people that has gold in their personal possessions, but far as the US currency, um, there's no gold backing that. You know what I mean? Then they went to the petrodollar, which means that the oil that they stole will back our dollar. And some of them missions of wars that we've been through, it was just an oil grab. So we can turn this dollar, keep this dollar floating because we're going to put this stolen oil, blood money oil behind this dollar. You know what I'm saying? So it's all fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? But then once you get so much oil, then when you go and get and steal the oil, some more oil, then you build a pipeline. We don't got time to be transporting that shit. We're gonna tap in right there and we're gonna run the pipe all the way through. And then now you got a pipeline. You know. Gas is high, but the oil that they got was free. But why is gas high? You're not getting your gas overseas no more. You have your own set of supply. We don't even have to really like go by the price of oil no more, like they say we do. We got our own supply. We can make our own price towards our own in the United States, not paying more than other people in other countries. We sit up on all this stolen oil. But you acting like you still buying oil out here for such dollars a barrel, and that's the excuse why gas is high. They making so much money off of us because they stolen all the oil down there. They stole a lot of the oil and acting like watering it down and stretching it out and acting like they still buying barrels, oil by the barrels to make it like the barrels of oil is high, and that's why oil prices is high. No, bro, you got your own supply, motherfucker. You got a fucking pipeline. They all full of games, man. But the Asians, it's tensions of war, because of overseas, the Palestinians and not Israelites, but you know what I mean, the Israel or whatever. So now they having fights over here now. In New York, it was some Palestinians riding up the street and some Israels was having a little dinner and eating shit, and they yelling up the street like "fuck y'all, motherfucker," blah 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 blah. They turned around and went around the corner and came back and got out. Was like what, bap 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 bap, fighting like a motherfucker, like big ass fucking battle royal wrestling match. Like, I mean, so it's spilled over here now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in Detroit, so we have a Dearborn where a lot of that goes on to where you have Jews. We have a Jew community here, and we have that supports Israel, and we have a Arabic community, a huge Arabic community. So I ain't heard nothing around here yet, so it's good here so far. But the tensions, I swear, Palestinians and what you call that, the Israels, the Jews, I swear they are at war right now. Like there's no battle, there's a war. They're not saying nothing. It's a war. They shoot like 100, 300, 500 missiles a day, going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So they're going back and forth, so it's a war. So that's all they have to do is shoot one nuke to do total damage. Then other side is going to rise up, and that can start World War III. But people know that it's Asian hate because people know that, well, people think that they are the reasons why the pandemic is out here, and people know that we're going to go to war with China anyway. So you sitting in my face here, boo, boo, boo. You know what I'm saying? So some people think like that. Some people would just be like, man, fuck this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why it's such. Some people think like that, and they take it out on somebody that had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So they blaming them for the outbreak, and people already know we're about to go to war with China. So it's like it's starting to spill out. You know what I'm saying? But they passing laws for them only because we own so much money. They just trying to please China. That's all. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna never get nothing like that. The day black people get reparations, they must know that the dollar gonna crash the next fucking day. That's how type of funny style they is. They give you reparations for one day. You be like, yeah, we got reparations. Yeah. Next thing you know, the dollar has crashed. The dollar is no more. It's useless. So everything freezes until we can come up with a new money system. What the reparations at? That shit down the fuck. If you ain't spitting on anything like a solid or anything, you ain't gonna be able to spend nothing, use that money after it crash. You cannot use it. You'll go and be like this. Oh shit, hold on. Fucking money, yes. Oh, here you go. I'm gonna say, damn. You'll go and be like this. Like, yo, man, I got money, man, here. And he'll take your money and be like, man, get your shit out of here, nigga. Shit ain't no good. Shit ain't no good. Your money can't do shit here. It crashed. People gonna be mad as hell. Like, so if you sitting up with a lot of, it's good to solid your money. That's your best bet. That's your best bank. Is to solid your money. When it's like this, it's in the liquids. You solid, you buy something, they freeze it up. Something that you can sell again for the same value that's not depreciated. At least not depreciating. It's hard to buy stuff and it's appreciated, but a house. And anything other than that, I don't know what really appreciates. You know what I'm saying? So if you buy solids, even if some classic cars, they say cars depreciate, and that's true, but if you have some classic ones or some nice classic ones that people want, you can buy one. Let's say you bought one for like $30,000. A classic car. Let's say who knows, a Camaro, 1964 Camaro, whatever. And it's dicked out with all type. It was like original. Like, and motherfuckers like, where you bought that motherfucker? Blah, 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 blah. You bought that bitch and you threw that bitch to the side. Dollar crash. Ah! Let's say you got that versus 30,000 in the bank. So the guy who got the 30 G's in the bank, he think he doing better than you. He think he's smarter than you. He gonna be like, man, you bought a depreciating car for $30,000. Man, I got 30,000 in the bank, man. You ain't doing shit. Dollar crash. The guy who got the 30,000 in the bank, his money is done. Done. They're gonna come out with some. You can get 10 cents on your own dollar. Nigga, that's you had $1 million, you ain't gonna get shit but like 10 G's back. Like, motherfuckers gonna go rich and go literally poor overnight if their money is still in the bank when that dollar crash. And it ain't if it ain't in solids. That's why a lot of business rich people, they buy a lot of houses. They trying to solid their money up. That's the best way to freeze your money. Because whenever a new system is created, you take that same house and you can get your full money back in a whole new money system. You know what I'm saying? So or a car. You say you can steal the guy who had 30,000 in the bank. He lost his money in the bank, and the guy who has the car, he can just pull his car out and be like, he can get at least 25 for it. The guy who had 30,000 in the bank, he lost all his money. But if you solid your things and wait till the turnover, then when it turns back on, boom, you get your full shit back. You got your money in the bank, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's so many times where, well, it ain't so many times, but dollar crashed already, like in 1919 or some shit like that. They went to go higher days of work. They went to go to the bank, get their money, and they were like, we don't got no money. You know what I'm saying? So they was living day by day. So they needed to get their money to eat. So they was like going haywire. You know, so you can solid your money, and you can solid your money, and when the money system switch over, then you can you can cash in on your money. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But United States, I think they sold the United States to China already. They ain't saying nothing about it. I ain't never heard somebody give your whole internet to them and your electrical grid. Like, what's next? You're gonna start hearing other things they giving to you. To you turn around and look and be like, did y'all sell China, United States? Because if you gonna sell a country to somebody else, you have to do it on these terms. You sell it to them piece by piece, so it won't look obvious. You can't just give the whole thing over. It's piece by piece. You're gonna look up and be like, they only gonna have it for a little bit anyway, because NWO is around the corner. So that's when United States is like, yeah, we sell you United States. They only gonna have it for 2 years. Because you NWO is right around the corner. So it's only gonna be one world. It ain't gonna be no states and countries. They're gonna separate that shit, include everything in one. So it ain't gonna be no China, United States, or Russia. It's gonna be all one. They're gonna rename it and everything. This is gonna be the new world order. Your new religion is gonna be introduced. Your new name of your city, state, or whatever name they give your section is you're gonna learn that. You're gonna learn a lot of new motherfucking things. It's gonna be a new world. Just like you stepping into a party, like new world. Just like that. That shit gonna be freaky and bizarre, and it's gonna get weird. Okay? They're gonna do this universal income. They want to get everybody on this universal income. It's called unemployment, right? No, the stimulus, really. The stimulus. Um, it's the stimulus. But now they're going to do the stimulus every month. So you got the stimulus, you get the stimulus every month. You get $2,000. Every month you get $2,000. So they set it up for universal income. For one, so you can take the jab. They can force you to take the jab up because they paying you now. They be like, hey, you want to continue getting paid, you got to take the jab. Or, well, and you just be, it's for control. If somebody paying you, whoever pays you controls you. So the government literally paying you like stimulus. They got more control over you because they can make fucking like real life decisions. Like you have to take the jab or whatever. You know what I'm saying? you working at Joe Blow for Joe Blow, you don't have to hear such words. So whoever pays you is your boss. So they're just making it to where they just slowly but surely have total control over us. Because every year our consciousness and it rises. So that means it's time for a reset. Every time the world gets their intelligence up to the ceiling, they destroy the whole fucking world, the whole game, and start over. Everybody be back dumb again. They learn how to build a car again, airplane again, all this shit. You know what happens when they find airplanes of the old civilizations? They'll hide it from you. That's what they'll do. Because they don't want you to know it already been created. In another civilization, you can find a piece of aircraft from their civilizations. Because if you find out all these civilizations, you'll put the key together. Then hold on, man. Why this shit just keep starting over and over and over and over and keep starting over and shit? God is good, but he can't make a good batch of people for nothing, like in history. It ain't one like civilization just striving all the way to the top. They all get destroyed. Get up, all get destroyed. Come on, come on, come on. All they get destroyed. Don't you know there's a time on this world where they used to kill all the rich people? That should let you know right then and there. I know you heard stories of that to where it was communities that was just too fucking smart. They was doing it too fucking right. They had money, they had their careers right, they had houses, they had too much. And the status quo, the superiors felt threatened and felt like it was just not so. It shouldn't be. It made an executive decision to just kill a whole city full of successful people. It was their kind too. Like they don't care. It was just too successful. We gotta destroy you, make you start from scratch. So you can take a long time to get nowhere. So we can get this energy off of you. If everybody succeeding and being smart and waking up, it's gonna be somebody hitting a switch, trying to blow a bomb, make shit back fucked up. This world never been good. It's always been evil. Always been over emasculated. It's no good. Just evil. Ain't no fight against good and evil. It's just fight against. It's just the evil just slaughtering the good. That's it. That's just bonus information. Don't have nothing to do with the title of this. I've been stopped talking about this title of Asian hate and all that. I'm talking about some other stuff. But that's how it is, man. So it's funny how all the people are getting together and fighting against each other. Like everybody rising up now, fighting now. Like who's next? Somebody else gonna get started getting. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel it coming to where they're trying to create chaos. If you're cutting off unemployment after they bought furniture and sent money overseas, the set of money that we were supposed to get in a period of time, they want to take that. Talking about people people is not looking for jobs. Bitches, it ain't for one, it ain't the same jobs out there before C-19. And if you don't have a job in your field, if you can't find a job in your field, it's not a job. Okay? You can't just tell somebody to take a job. It got to be the same job in your field. So anybody saying anything of that is an agent, a paid agent. So uh, they creating chaos. They taking away the money from the unemployment, even though it's a pandemic that caused all this. They acting like you lazy and don't want to work. They told you was uncivilized if you don't stay at home because you was spreading this shit. Then they turn around and tell you you a lazy ass bum. You don't want to go back to work when there's no jobs. They just running psychology on motherfuckers. Not to mention they made everybody wait 9 fucking months for a stimulus check and unemployment. 9 months. Went through almost a whole fucking year. Didn't even get no fucking pandemic pay. Didn't get back pay. Now they come, give you a couple checks, then they say, oh, you don't want to work. Oh, you need to, you're a lazy bum. Out of all those stimulus packages, those stimulus packages was for them. They do the backdoor deals, buying furniture for their fucking houses and businesses and shit, and sending money overseas with stimulus money that we needed. They all that shit dispensed off all up front. Our money comes a little bit now and on the back end because it's paid on a time release every 2 weeks. All your money all is set in place and already, been dispersed. Then you want to come back and take the money from the unemployment people. You know what I'm saying? They should just get the money up front, just like y'all saying shit out there up front, so y'all won't change your mind, take it and shit. Like y'all change your mind and taking that. So we passed 3 stimulus for 3 stimulus checks. We passed 3 stimulus checks. Whopping coming to a total of $7 trillion. It was already 24 trillion in debt. Now we like 30, almost 32 trillion in debt and counting. Like I told you, don't take the stimulus. I didn't broke that down a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. They're going to break the dollar with these stimulus checks and whatever. But they took out 3 big ass whopping stimuluses of totaling $7 trillion. The people ain't getting shit out of that. We went 9 months without getting a motherfucking stimulus check and unemployment. During that time, that's where it was the break-in period where a lot of people lost their houses and lost their businesses and lost their cars. So now we're looking for this back pay to bring us back. No back pay. 9 months. Bam. Get a couple of to wet the beat. And now you be like, oh no, you don't want to work. You ain't looking for a job, Subway, they hiring for 2 days out the week for 15 hours a week. You ain't take that job. You don't want to work. Nope. Go back to work. You only can say that if you can find a job in your profession. If it ain't a job in your profession, you tell that jackass shut the fuck up because he's an agent. He's a comment section agent. That's all it is. That's my word. Comment section agent. It's just supposed to be funny, like sarcastic, but he's a comment section agent. When they be saying these stupid comments like, oh, there's jobs, there's help wanted signs. It's only be help wanted signs on restaurants, bro. Where you see a 500 Fortune company with a help wanted sign on the front fucking window. You ain't gonna never see that. You only gonna see help wanted signs on restaurants, man. That's it. Who want to work at a restaurant? Could you say it's help wanted signs, my dog? These people are stupid. And they ain't even paying no money. They ain't even paying nothing. It don't even worth nothing. Everybody running to fast food. Everybody, they ain't hiring like that, dog. I mean, we lost 1 million jobs. Until you can show me 1 million jobs that have been replaced, shut the fuck up. Made me sick, man. These people be saying stupid stuff in the comment section. But Asian hate, man, is real. People are mad. They thinking that the Asians is responsible for the outbreak and World War III. And you can't really stop them. They grown, man. You wish you can tell people, and don't do that and all that, but they grown, man. People is crazy out here. I don't have, I don't, uh, I met a lot of good, cool Asians. I ain't never had no issues with no Asians. I ain't never had no best friend Asian, but I ain't never had no issues with no Asians. So I don't know why other people do, but I know why they got Asian laws and we don't. Is because United States owe China money and they trying to please China. That's it. That's why other than that, they won't be running up and be throwing that shit out there. It seems like the next day, China got uh Asian hate laws. I already knew what it was. I'm like, damn, they running over there to please China. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I mean, you owe them money, so you already gave them the electrical system and the internet. Shit, how you looking surprised about they got Asian hate laws? Basically, they just sold China to the United States, and they just giving it to them piece by piece. I just ain't catching on yet. But black folks would never get their just due because we are the natives. If they help us out, that means the natives will rise, and the natives do not supposed to rise because the natives are captured. The natives are naive and dumb too because they don't understand that they are captured already in the situation that's already been rolling. You get born and you get raised into this shit, and it's already been won, and everything's relaxed, and everybody following rules and bowing down. You think this is the way it's supposed to be, but it's not. We are still captured. That's how the police can beat us down. Nothing happens. They even got to the point to where they throwing clones to play to do the jail time or the mask. I think it's the mask when you wear a mask. Because the guy who killed that guy or whatever his name is, I forgot his name. The captured guy in the courtroom looked way different than the guy who was out there putting his knee on that guy's neck. So they playing games like that. I'm trying to tell you, and it's like a game of how low can you go. they pulling out. They're corny as fuck. They doing unbelievable corny ass extra shit, goofy shit, like fake shit. They do whatever it takes to fool you. Whatever. They will do whatever it takes. When I say whatever, I mean whatever it takes to fool us. They'll do anything. They go to the lowest extremes. If you faking stories, crisis actors, the whole nine. For real. So if you ain't on point like that, how you gonna defeat life? Because if you die a zombie, you it's a possibility you could forever be a zombie. You come down to a lifetime and you go and you be a zombie twice in a row. On your third time, if you fuck up your third time, you locked in as a zombie for your soul is locked in as a zombie. Okay? You do it 3 times, it's locked in. Y'all ain't looked at my repetition video. You do it 3 times, it's locked in. You come down here 3 lifetimes, and you do zombie shit. Your ass gonna be a zombie for your whole entire existence. You got many lifetimes. You're gonna be coming down. You might come down here. If you get too low, that's how they get. That's how you become a dog in one of your your lower lifetimes, because your consciousness got so low to where it can fit in a dog. You'll come and live a dog's life. Lost one, lost one. That's how it go. They can't put me in no dog. My consciousness is too big. It won't even fucking work. If you dumb, you low, your conscious low, you will fit right in there. You'll come right back as a dog, doing nothing, doing stupid. Because you walking as a human, as a just rolling off instincts. So it's easy to put you in put a dog suit on your ass, and you can be a fucking dog for a lifetime. You know what I mean? How you think animals come about? Because motherfuckers matching that energy. Whatever energy you matches when you die, you can come back as anything. Come back as a dog, a cat, whatever. If you a zombie now, that's why you gotta get woke before you die. If you die a zombie, you can come back as a dog. Whatever. Don't believe it. I used to have dogs. They used to be people. They are souls. They just allowed their consciousness to get too fucking low. And they got trapped. So they in that vibration until they can find their way out. Motherfuckers used to be a dog. They can come. You see real smart dogs and shit. They probably come up out of that and come back a human. You know what I'm saying? But you can stay stuck down there. It's all about levels of energy. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. But that's all I have to say, because I'm off the subject of Asian hate and Asian Asian laws and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I wish we can get more support from Asians as economically, because they're all in our neighborhoods with these Chinese restaurants, and we don't see no soul food restaurants in Chinese areas. They don't support other people. They can do that. When the country you in owe you that much money, that you can do that shit. And everybody else around looking like, damn, they don't support us and we support them. Yeah, because we owe them, United States owe them so much bread. And people be like, why do foreigners come over here and get 7 years free tax? Yeah, because at that time they had something to offer. They had oil. They had oil. We give you oil. Thank you for the light. Hey, Bethany. We'd be like, thank you for the oil. Here, man. You come over here 7 years tax free, get yourself established. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they get 7 years tax free, because they got oil. They have something to trade. We don't have nothing. We already been conquered. We don't have nothing. That's why we don't get nothing. We don't even have a nation. Africa is not representing us, so it's like we don't have a nation. You can't call us African American. That sounds good for wordplay, but as far as like what's really going on and who you are, that you can't even use that to claim you. That's not even a nation. African American is not a nation. So you need a nation. We don't even have a nation. This was our nation. We got our nation stolen. So we don't have a nation because of that. Because we didn't come from Africa like people think we did, but that's a whole nother story. But so things are getting sticky. And it looks funny how Asia can get. I told you why they got the support, and of course, okay, you owe 'em money. Of course, you gonna get support on your Asian. Stop Asian hate, but black folks is not gonna ever get that. Never until something big happens. Other than that, we already conquered. They don't respect us because we chose to be slaves. That's what Kanye was right on that. He was right on the money. We chose to be slaves. That was a choice. You could have died. You didn't have to be no slave. You could have got killed. You didn't have to be no slave. You chose to be slave. You're like, all right, I don't want to die, so I'm gonna be a slave. That's what happened. So we don't get no respect. They got respect because they have a nation. They got China. Asians over here they have a whole country that got their back. Like, of course they can get a stop Asian stop hate thing. They got a whole country behind them. China. They have a nation. Like, hey, don't be mistreating our people while they are in your country. Well, who African American? Well, that's not a country. We getting kicked up and kicked down. You don't see Africa coming in here like, hey, leave them alone, or we go to war. Why you don't see that? Because we're not from Africa. That's why. We're from America. Yeah. We're not from. We two different. We're related by color, but we're not. We different black people. What I'm saying, Africans are Africans, and the Indians of North America was us, the Cherokees and all that. So they erased our energy. They erased our identity and gave it to somebody else. Hey, that video, I deleted that video. I did it by mistake though. But that's all good though. That when you sleep in dreams and all that stuff. I forgot what was the name of that shit. When you sleep it's a ritual. I'm gonna do that again, but I'm gonna do it at and Cloud Crash the play. That's go where though? The whole world is the Matrix, though, low key. Go where? Go into the tropics. You'll be healthy as hell though, but they always sending they always sending what you call those joints hurricanes through the tropics all the time now. I think they mad at the people who are over there. They be trying to get them to move and shit. They be sending too many hurricanes and shit. I wouldn't want to go back to Africa because I can't relate to it. They won't accept me. I could accept them, but they won't accept me though. So it's like a thing of envy. They're more poor than us. You can go in and live in they still have dirt roads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's like, I don't know. You never know though. You never know. You just gotta go to some places and it might be some nice places. You might can, Yeah, they say it feels like home and shit as far as like the atmosphere and shit like that, but the people there ain't gonna accept you like that. Is what I'm saying. Like you'll get love, Yeah, I mean, you'll get love. I'm sub to a guy who moved over there, and he recording everything, and he's saying I can give you his hookup though, but he said it's half and half. It ain't like what we say it is, and he said he did that just to see was it really like that, and he realizing because he recorded everything, so he got chased down and they all cornered him and circled him around. They just wanted to know why he was recording. He was walking through, nobody didn't know him. He recording, and they're like, hey, what is you doing? Recording. They all circled him and shit. They ain't do nothing. They all smoothed it out and was laughing at the end though. But I don't know, it's half and half. I mean, people is people all over. It's demons and um femininity and energy everywhere. So it's a mixture. So don't be thinking it's all roses there because it's some of them don't like us. They hate us. They jealous of us because they think we got the good treatment and shit because we under United States umbrella and they got dirt roads and we got cement roads and shit. So it's like when you go to vacation, you go to Jamaica, man. Jamaica is nothing, man. You're like, what the fuck is Jamaica? This shit is raggedy as fuck, ghetto as hell. The resort part is what the Americans made, and the hotel part where you stay at, it be like clean as hell. What the Americans had made. When you start going in Jamaica, like it's like what ghetto, dirty, all types of shit. You'll get robbed faster than somebody in Chicago. So it's like Jamaica is not really like they don't have no economy like over here, like job opportunity. You got to be a market. They don't have no big buildings. You don't have no economy. You got what businesses you got, so it ain't gonna be like that's good as far as you want to live off the land or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You live off the land, you got to deal with pirates and they got a lot of kidnappings and there's no economy. So you got Africans doing illegal shit. They doing a lot of scamming over here with us, trying to do that internet scam shit, or they kidnapping or selling drugs. I mean, where's the economy? You know what I'm saying? I can name so much this economy shit over here that you can't name really nothing that come from over there that we buy over here. You know what I'm saying? I can name you millions of shit that we got over here and we sell over there. They don't have no economy. You can't outsource and trade in the world trade. What you going what you you know what I'm saying? But it's good to live off grid and live you don't have to be like okay, like worldly, like full of matrix and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, you don't need that, but like I say, if you living off grid, you better be a tough motherfucker because there's a lot of motherfuckers be getting kidnapped and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like them motherfuckers be like it depends on what parts though, but motherfuckers be getting kidnapped and shit, you know what I'm saying, and being used for slave trade shit, you know what I'm saying? So it depends on the part. But Africa is not the old Africa, it's not the Africa you think of. It has been Europeanized, but the old heads kept on to the old true values, so it still lingers there. You know, being by next generation, it'll be completely like Europeanized. You're gonna see Africans doing exactly what we do on TikTok and all that shit. It already got started. You know what I'm saying? But there ain't gonna be no difference. They ain't gonna be talking about the motherland no more. They doing acting like the American one. doing Snapchat, looking at the booties. Africans right now are Snapchat, looking at the booties, got way away from the essence of life. So it's being Europeanized. But Asians, they stick to their values or whatever. They're sneaky people as far as like they're very competitive, as in getting ahead in life. And they know how to have fun in the process. They have a good sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? But they do business with everybody, but they don't want to support your business, but we support their business. They ain't gonna support your business though, because it's competitive like that. No, don't ever hell no. Ain't no good guys lost nothing. Because if we lost it, we don't it's still in process. So we ain't how you it ain't we ain't lost because we still going through it. Um you the good guys lost or appeared to I know. Every time I'm kicking fire. But I said that if the people in the past of the good guys lost because they was missing valuable information. They didn't know they didn't know they didn't have the know how. The intentions was good, but they didn't know the know how. You know what I'm saying? So it appeared that the good is losing. Yes, ain't nothing lost or won yet because it's still going on. But yes, it appears that the good is losing. Yes, but um, don't get depressed. As in, don't get depressed. Period. But sometimes I can get momentarily. It be moments, and I snap out of it. You know, I know what it is of whatever. But you raising your consciousness. You already raising your consciousness. You already raising your consciousness. You just gotta keep going because the way that it's going now, you don't want to be sleep coming back next lifetime. It ain't gonna pay to be sleep because you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be lost forever because it's gonna be so. It might be on some high tech shit to where you can't be coming in. You know what I'm saying? To sleep. You know what I'm saying? You get caught up in that lifetime. It's a wrap. You know, people don't believe in that, so that's how they get. You know, they don't do research. They don't meditate. They don't do nothing. And they fall right in the trap and get eaten by the Pac-Man moons. No, I'm just but where are you at? So where are you at? I don't know where you at. Oh, Texas. Ooh wee. Yeah, I had ran through I'm in Dallas, San Antonio. I've been through all of them. San Antonio, Dallas, Houston. Okay, yeah, I've been through all those joints down there. I love the landscaping of Texas. The freeways is mega structures. It's mega structure on freeways. We the Motor City, but the freeways there, I ain't man, they be all looping around, all that. I'm like, damn, woo. That shit was cold. Like I like how they did the freeways there, but it's 1:36 right now. It's 1:36 in the morning. Yeah, but another thing about when I was a kid, well, in the past, it was cases where a couple of Asian restaurants had got raided by the FBI because they was chopping up, you know, animals, dogs and cats in their food. Some people mad at that and just want to strangely pick this time to take it out on them. They blame them for the COVID. They taking it out on them. They blame them for World War III. People just taking it out. I didn't heard on several occasions where a guy just yell out like, "Motherfuckers, that shit came from China." You know, the outbreak came from China. Like I'm looking at them. They like very angry, like mad that they think that it came from China. You don't know where it came from. I mean, that's he said, she said. It could have came out of Atlanta. I don't know. Uh, it's he said, she said. But I have noticed people are attacking Asians more, and it's not right. Nobody should be attacked. Um, we really shouldn't be attacked. We already got attacked, and ain't nobody got attacked like us. So, and we ain't getting no law because we don't have no nation. They got China. We have nobody. Don't think you got Africa. Stop saying Africa. Yeah, you can go there and visit and you can live there. But don't say you got Africa. Don't say you connected to Africa. Because Africa says nothing about you getting your ass whooped in America. The Chinese and Asian people getting their ass whooped too bad around these areas, China will chime in and be like, "Yo, what's going on over there? Y'all can't be doing that." I mean, it's doable for us to do it, but if it was worse than that, let's say they were dropping out like flies type of shit, China would raise up and be like, "What's going on?" Ain't nobody doing that for us. Africa ain't raising up and like, "Yo, what's going on?" We don't have a nation. So that's why motherfuckers can kick us in the ass. Our nation is here. We let them steal it. So therefore we don't have a nation. We are the natives of the Indians, Blackfoot and Cherokee. Okay? All right. You don't look like I got Cherokee in me? I don't know. But we are the natives here. They labeled somebody else the Indians and scratched us out of history. Through generation, it got sealed. Like it was getting wider and wider and wider. Now they look white. I'm looking over and seeing white people, looking people say they are natives, and I'll be laughing my ass off, laughing my ass off, because they going off of some registry shit on the computer. Also registry.com bullshit. Or whatever they got the shit from. It's some fucking lies because I'm a native, full-blown Cherokee out this motherfucker. Okay? My grandma was a fucking 50% Cherokee. Literally. All right? They told me to school when I was a kid, when I ain't know nothing was going on, they told me that we are native here. They gonna tell you they gonna tell you a lie and don't believe it. And sure enough, lying like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful. It's like you used to own a house and you living in your house. They doing daily operations. Then somebody else come in your house, make you a guest in your house. You can live in your house, but made you a guest in your house. You can look, but you cannot use none of the services in that house. So you just in the way, literally. You can't touch nothing, do nothing. It used to be your house, but now it's his house. And you watching him use the house and kick up his feet in the house. You can't sit on none of the couches. You can't sit on none of the chairs. You can't even eat in that motherfucker. You gotta eat out the garbage. At a place that used to be your house. That's basically what's going on here. That if it ain't mistaken, that sounds like a Twilight Zone episode or something. You on your land, but getting kicked on your land, can't use none of the services on your land. The fuck going on with that shit? And the only difference it made that changed over shit was war. War is the only difference that made it change from this to that. So people be like, violence is not the key. Violence is how we got here. Because it ain't nothing but somebody took over a place and they just laid their rules down. Then somebody else come, take their place, and lay their rules down. And that's all this shit be doing. It's like the Walking Dead and shit trying to take over a house that got resources. That's all it is. This place never been good. Like, you know, but it ain't nothing to be might is like. That's what I'm saying. You got to be more sarcastic about this place, Bethany. Don't let this place depress you. You have to get rid of the idea of the perception that you thought this place was, like me. Like, it's a nice place and we gonna try to save the world and be nice and good. It's not like that. It's like we in war. We're slaves. We're in bondage. You know, it's like you waking up and it's like, oh shit, damn. Ah man, are you it sucks, but that's you gotta adapt to it, you know, like that. You know, we got Ghost up in here and shit, but it's all good. Ghost gotta learn. Ghosts need love too. But probably some big station and shit. Stealing my sound bites and shit. One YouTube employee, some other guys who's stealing my motherfucking content, and two people that really trying to learn something new. Yup. You can't don't get depressed though, man. Because if you get depressed, you doing exactly what they want. You can't give them what they want. Just look at it like that. You can't give them what they want. You know. Anytime you depress, somebody laughing at you. So don't give them what you want. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, fuck it. I'm gonna have to adapt and do it in another way. Tweak your perception a little bit. to where he'd be more comfortable. You know, you gotta accept the fact it ain't so rosy out here as you thought. You know what I mean? And learn to live with that and crack jokes and laugh on and do other things to live to keep your spirit up. You know what I'm saying? The best way, that's what I do. When I ain't doing this type of shit, I'm watching comedy vids and laughing, watching dog videos, cat videos, laughing my ass off. Or watching something that's making laughing your ass off. You gotta do that. It's a game. You can't be stressing out and stroking out. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it, and I for sure don't like it. I want to be able to, yeah, just keep it. You know what I'm saying? Just first of all, make sure you getting your vitamins for one. Like eat healthy too. Diet is important. If you ain't eating right, some of these emotions can come from that. And it can come from like where it can push you a little more into it. And you know what I'm saying, you probably won't even be depressed. But since you didn't eat good that day, you depressed, pushed you right on in there because the chemicals you ate and shit was already tinkering around a lower vibration. You didn't know it. And you just take something, thought, and boom, you depressed. You know what I'm saying? The food we eat too. So just watch your diet. Um, you got to eat healthy, eat healthier. Because we putting chemicals in us when we eat, so that can have an effect on our thinking too. You know what I mean? So I don't have anything bad to say about the agents. I ain't never met no bad I ain't really I can't remember having any bad issues with an agent. I probably did, but can't remember. They funny as hell though. They just don't support black businesses, that's all. They're very competitive. They don't have to because they feel like they don't have to because shit, the United States already owed them money, and we were slaves to the United States, so they look at us like shit. Well, I don't gotta support you. If we had a nation, we have more respect. Let's say for us to be equivalent and to be in a competitive situation and have a footing here in the United States. Only reason that will happen if we had that place in government that the Black Panther guy had. What's the name of that place? Laquanda, not Laquanda, but Bethany. What's the name of that place? Where Black Panther place Cloak City was at. What's the name of it? Everybody was putting it on shirts and making jokes about it and shit. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, there you go. Wakanda. Yeah, Wakanda. This is like for us. If we had something like a Wakanda somewhere, and we had gold and it was cloak, and nobody know who we had, and we had powers like that, nigga. That's nigga. We be in the motherfucking game. We be in the motherfucking game, man. Everybody be kissing our motherfucking feet. They be on our job. Let's put it like that. We can go call Black Panther if we having problems. Bring the crew and shit. Man, that's what we need. So you see how far off we are? We don't have none of that shit. We don't have nothing coming close to that. That's what we would need to have a leverage. You know what I mean? So we you know what I'm saying, we don't got nothing. So that's how they can just stomp on us and if you let them and do all that shit. If you let them, if black people only bought from black people, it will take us not too long for us to have a. You can't have a nation under a nation, but you can, or let you take the nation back. uh, but we will be threatening to have generational wealth at some point because our buying power is so much. It's 3 billion a year. In 20 years, how many billion is that? I mean, you could build so many goddamn places and things. A bank don't even call. You're gonna buy numerous of banks and get in the game of banking. You can do so much shit. We can do so much shit. You know what I'm saying? We can do so much stuff with the buying power we got. It ain't even funny. If we was disciplined enough, you can open up businesses and it be overnight. But that's all I'm saying. But it takes a lot, man, to but if we came up in some type of way, man, by looking at what they did in the past, they had thought they had started bombing it up. Because that's what they did when we came up. They cheated and made us do a reset, bombed everything up. So unfortunately, we will have to go to war if we all became successful. Just look for a war like right around the corner coming for you because somebody upset that you came up like that. Like a bully coming to take your school lunch because he don't have none, or your school lunch is better than his. That's basically what it is. Some childish shit. Yeah, that's what I just said. They'll sabotage you. They'll blow it up, say some fucking ball face lie, and then next thing you know, we start knowing, and it's our fault, and we lazy, and we don't want to work and do shit. Huh? Then we do something, y'all tear it up. Y'all tear it down. Cause they scared as hell because they don't want us fighting for our land again. United States is our land. They don't want us fighting for it again. They be getting scared as hell. We get too successful. They get paranoid thinking we gonna take the land back. So they come bomb that shit up like, up, reset, reset. They don't care if other people get big. Like Asians, they all over the place with their businesses. Italians, everybody. They don't want us getting big because this used to be our place. That's all. That's all it is. This used to be our place. That's it. This ain't used to be Chinese place or Italian's place. It used to be the Indians, native, black people place. That's why we got to get held down here because they don't want to get this place back up. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. That's all it is. Somebody hypnotized you and told you your house was never your house. It's my house now. Kidnapped you, not kidnapped you, but broke in your house, made you feel like a guest in your house, told you, hypnotized you, got you to think that this ain't your house no more, and you're a guest. So now you're in your old house, thinking that it's not your house, and all along it was your house in the first place. He just hypnotized you. That's all. It's your house. But they used to gather up back in the days. They used to gather up successful families and line them up and kill them because it was just a group of a city full of motherfuckers that was just too successful, and they was living the good life, and they thought nobody. There was a slave planet, so they didn't want. One of the leaders at the time didn't think that they should be living good like that on a slave planet, or they felt when a whole lot of rich people uh when a whole lot of rich people think that they're when a whole lot of rich people start forming, uh it becomes a threat to the matrix because it's like it's too many people can't be successful for the matrix to be successful. It has to be the pyramid will be not it wouldn't be in its normal shape. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom it's wide and it just goes up like, you know what I'm saying, skinny. So you can't fuck up that format, at all. It won't work right. So I got two agents in here because two agents they still in here, but they ain't liking it. They ain't liking my information. They ain't push the like button, but they in here. So it's probably one agent in here. Um, when somebody watching videos for a long time, they ain't pushing the like button. That's an agent. But I'm about to close it, shut it down, man. 'Cause, but we're going to world where China and Russia, that's something you don't want to see. It won't be nice. It won't be pretty at all. You're seeing undertones of it now. So, I mean, thank you. Somebody get out of here. You ain't gonna like it. Get out of here, man. I'm tired of talking for free and shit. Get the fuck on. You ain't gonna support. Get up. Get the fuck out of here. For real, for real. But I'm about to start blasting these motherfuckers, man. Picking up my game and watching me and trying to nitpick and shit. That's a slavery system, nitpicking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of there's always something and shit. Somebody telling you, that's weird. So white people ain't gonna never get no laws and to say stop black hate. It comes on TV 4 times a day, every day. It's sad. It's disrespectful and it's sad, but that's how you supposed to do the neighbors. Everybody laugh at the natives. Look at them. They don't. They lazy. They don't. Everybody coming on board, and the Italians, everybody from all nationalities come to our land and point at us like you ain't shit. When you lazy, you don't want to do nothing for yourself. You steal and rob. It's all cap, all bullshit. We are the originators. everybody got birthed through the black woman. So you should be thanking the black race for your existence. Because we was the first copy. Yeah. And silly people would be like, "Well, you don't have nothing. You don't have shit. You in the physical realm, though. Physical realm ain't nothing. You can have everything in the physical realm, and I'll still laugh at you like you still don't have nothing. You don't have no spiritual dollars. You don't have no spiritual dollars and shit. What you got? You got some money that you gonna some monopoly money that you playing with. Soon as the game over with, what you got after that? You don't got if you don't have no spiritual dollars. You don't got nothing. So people be acting like they got money and shit, acting like they all Billy Badass and shit. You don't got shit. You're a fool for thinking you got something. It's an illusion. So therefore, I'm about to end this chat because I didn't say everything about the title of this video, and I said a couple of other things, and that's about it, man. Hit my Cash App up, man. Hold on. Except for Bethany. Um, Hit my Cash App up. Thank you so much. You welcome. Thank you so much. Y'all be good, man. And hit my Cash App up. If not, you a hater. And until next time, I'm gonna redo the dreaming is a having dreams is a sleep is a ritual. But I'm not gonna do it live. I gotta do it like in story form. Cause it ain't gonna be that long. You know, it's gonna be in and out. You can just keep rewinding the back. But anyway, y'all be good. Peace, man. Life is rigged. Stay up on it.